the Lions Den basketball community. I may get a copyright strike, and I may have to turn this, because that music is kind of loud. Hopefully I can be loud enough to drown it out. So we're gonna talk. Let's talk about what's going on. The Knicks couldn't get the deal closed yesterday, and that bothers me. That definitely bothers me because they can't play with their food. Now we know that the Boston Celtics are officially done as far as health. I think New York is gonna close out at 6. I hope they do. I don't want to see a long series for those guys because they got the Pacers coming up in the next round, and they need to go ahead and take this so they'll be fresh enough to give us a good series. You know, I've been on New York all year. I've been liking the Knicks, but you know, I think the Pacers. I got the Pacers in the final now. I'm no longer gonna doubt Tyrese Halliburton. I made that mistake before, and I'm not. Them boys they own something, man. Them boys they taking care of business, man. So we can't question anymore their commitment to winning and excellence. And, you know, Billy Atkinson. Well, not Billy Atkinson. He's the Cleveland Cavaliers coach. What's that guy's name? The Pacers. Okay, his name will come in a minute. The Pacers are just a great team. You know, they have been coached. Somebody tell me the Pacers coach's name. I can't think of it. He'll come in. I can see him, but I can't think of his name. He beat Atkinson in the last round. But the New York Knicks playing with their food and let this stretch out. And that's a problem, to let the series do what it's doing. And I'm not a big fan of that. It's just, you know, these guys need to close the deal. You know, Jaylen Brown, you know, he gonna go down. He's not going down without a fight. So, you know, you got the veterans on the team. You got guys like Al Horford and them guys. Don't keep fighting. Kristaps Porzingis, I pray for his health. I pray for him. They say he couldn't breathe. So that's a serious thing. He's been dealing with these respiratory problems, illnesses he's been dealing with. So I'm definitely gonna be keeping him in my prayers. At the end of the day, it's just basketball. You know, it's just sports. But you want everybody to be healthy at the end of the day. You want people to be well, and you know, you don't want people, you know, end up losing their life, God forbid, or being out of commission and tired because of health problems. So you want everybody to be in good health, be in good spirits, and all that stuff. So I wish speedy recovery. Jason Tatum a speedy recovery. You know, with that Achilles injury, he's out for the season, for the rest of the foreseeable future at the end of the playoffs. He'll probably be out for all of next year. But the New York Knicks need to go ahead and close the deal on this series, man. You know, now they couldn't close it. Now it's going to a 6th game. I believe they're going back home for game 6. So you got to go ahead and get this thing over with. Go ahead, don't let it go for a 7th game, because you don't want to get any confidence. You don't want no fluke calls down the stretch of the game. The home team and all this kind of stuff. You don't want to run into, you know, situations where the referees can, the play calling to be in the hands of the ref. They end deciding it, you know, a close game. So you want to go ahead and get this thing over with 6. So New York needs to handle their business in game 7, in game 6. All right, y'all. Brandon Love Sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC Lions Den basketball community. I'll be back with more content. It's your boy. I'm out. Peace.